Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day so far today. Jay here with another workout vlog. I know I haven't been doing these as much as I'd like to, but I've been really busy lately. I've been traveling around all over the place, just doing errands, and it's been a difficult past couple of days. Me trying to get back into school, me trying to sell the car, all this other crap. So, I the only thing that is consistent so far is actually me still working out. Uh, and I'm pretty proud of that, actually. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Uh, as all of you know, I am trying to lose a lot of weight because I just want to push the barriers of my physical health and not like die in 15 years, right? So, uh, I was 365. I've lost a lot since then. This month, however, I'm not losing as much because I feel like, and bear with me here, this month has been a crazy cheat month. And I know that like you could live a little cheat 1 or 2 days out of the week, but and this is how I feel. I'm not actually sure. I feel like I do it so much more. I think I cheat like three or 4 days out of the week. So it depends on what happens, right? But like for 2 or 3 days, I'll eat very healthy. I don't like drink anything. Don't drink any soda, processed foods, or whatever. And then all of a sudden, like the weekend comes, and then it's like 2 days or 3 days in a row where I'm just like, hey, let's go get boba, let's do something, you know? Like, yeah. Especially this month because there's a holiday at the beginning. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on in between, so I feel like I'm not making as much progress as I'd like to. On the other hand, though, I am making enough progress to say that, hey, it's not like I'm not losing any weight at all. But I've been staying around the 323 to 325 area for a very long time, and I think part of it just has to do with you gotta stop eating so much. But then again, I don't know what's going on in that body of mine. I mean, I am working out pretty hard, and I feel better about it. So without further ado, let's just go into the workouts that I did yesterday and the day before. Yesterday's workout was actually really, really good. Yesterday I felt great as opposed to not. Usually when I don't feel good, it's probably because I ate something or I'm having allergy attacks or whatever. So there's a couple of reasons why I don't feel good when I work out. Number one is probably my allergy medication. I feel like whenever I take some of it, and I'm under the effects of it, I can't push my body as hard. I just feel like my whole body is like burdened, and when I try to run, I'm just constantly like short of breath and really tired. So that might have something to do with it. I don't know. I know that allergy medication is kind of like a pseudo sedative. So in that case alone, like when you're sedated and you try to push your body, I think your body just works that much harder. So I try not to go too crazy when I know I'm under the effects of the medication. But like when I'm at the gym or when I'm outside, I just want to like, let's go, let's work out, let's make the most out of this time because you know you're setting aside time, so you might as well just make the most out of it and work out hard. And that's the crazy mindset that I have whenever I like engage in something. I just want to like do your best with it, go, and don't come back. The other thing that makes me feel kind of bad when I'm working out is I'm not sure, it might be a combination of medicine and food, but the food that I eat. I know everybody's all like, well, duh, like the food that you eat actually makes a big difference when you're trying to work out and stuff. I mean, hear me out here, right? Food does make a difference, yes, but not all foods give you energy. And here's my explanation. I might be allergic to nuts, I don't know. So 2 hours before I work out, I like to take a lot of natural stuff, protein and natural calories to make me feel fueled for the workout. So I eat like one or two handful of mixed nuts. I eat a little bit of whole grain Cheerios, or I eat a little bit of like vegan hot dogs. So I would have some carbs and some protein inside me when I go work out. And I feel like some of the times that I had like a handful of nuts, I can't work out as hard. I don't know why. It could be like I am allergic to nuts, so when I go work out, I just feel like the airways are constricted or whatever, but I don't think I'm allergic to nuts, because if I am, I'd probably die already. So I think maybe it's protein overload, and you can't really process protein that quickly, and even though you digest it in 2 hours, that's still a lot to process, so it slows your body down. Which means I'm not a Super Saiyan. It breaks my heart. I'm not like Goku, Vegeta, or Gohan. Those guys, they just eat everything and anything they want. A ton of meats, ton of pasta, rice, whatever. Like a billion bowls of it, and then it makes them stronger for the workout. Like, crap. I want to do that. You know, like, eat hard, work hard, and look great. But sadly, not a cartoon, and sadly, when I do eat a lot of stuff like that, my body just feels heavy, and I can't work out as hard. So my findings is, and I'm going to test it out to see if it works. My findings is, I am going to try to, like, drink some natural protein, like drink some soy milk before I go work out, and eat a bunch of fruits and vegetables 2 hours prior. Because remember, I told you I've eaten the nuts and some cereal to help fuel me before, because people recommend that. I think I'm just going to eat nuts for breakfast. Nuts for breakfast. And cereal. And then, before I work out, fruits, vegetables, and soy milk. Maybe that is a better combination for me. We'll see, though. We'll see. So, all that aside, that's what I've been feeling lately. And, I mean, it's pretty good. Yesterday's workout was pretty crazy, because I worked out for about 35 minutes. And my intensity kept growing and growing and growing. I started off, like, my heart rate is actually really great now. My resting heart rate, when I first start off, is like 80. And, like, when I start doing anything, when I'm moving, it starts off, like, going, oh, okay, 75, 80, 90. Oh, you're actually running. You're actually using some energy. Let's go up to not 200. Let's go up to 100, 120. Oh, you're actually pouring on, like, the interval exercises? Okay, I dig it, I dig it. Let's go up to 130. Let's go up to 135. Let's go up to 140 even. So, it goes up to 140. Yesterday, I YOLO'd it, and my heart rate went all the way up to, like, almost 170, I believe, 168, 169-ish area. You don't know how crazy the cardio machines are or how accurate it depicts your heart rate. But I'm pretty sure when I was breaking that barrier, I was really tired. So I felt my heart rate go much higher than, 140. So I'm assuming 170, but I don't know. You shouldn't work out that hard anyway. Your body would tell you to stop. And when my body told me to stop, I said, you got it. That's why I only did 35 minutes. But the crazy thing is, after doing cardio, I still had to do weights. So here's what I did. In lieu of keeping the heart rate up and just working out the entire time yesterday, I lunged to the weights. Like, I lunged to the weights. And it was just so tiring. Because, like, lunge, flex, lunge, flex, lunge, flex. Like, that's what I did. And I looked like an idiot for, like, maybe 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, walking to the weights like that. So lunging to the weights like that. So when I got to the weights, I was like, okay, burst of energy. Power up like Super Saiyan, grab my 2 40-pound dumbbells, and I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, I'm the Kool-Aid man, So I did my bicep curls. Then I went straight into planking right away. then I did my tricep extensions, and then I went straight into the sit-ups right away. And then instead of doing the kettlebell swing at the end, I incorporated the kettlebell swing right there and then with the 40 pounds instead of 50, 60, or 70 like I've been doing it. And then I go up to like the heavier weights and I'm just like lifting them up to see if I can do it. And then I did the circuit like 2 times and that's 50 push-ups. But instead of having only 4 exercises, I did 5 or 6 exercises per. So after the kettlebell swings, I'm actually really tired. So instead of like going straight into doing the biceps again, I just do like punching and like stretching exercises to loosen you up, but still it's active stretching. You still like keep the heart rate up because you're still moving on quite a bit. So I'm just like hopping around and like, and yeah, the gym has become like my playground. I discarded everything, all the silly looks, all the whatever at the door, and I'm just like, let's do it. And at the very end of the last kettlebell swings, I'm like, all right, let's do something else because I'm actually getting accustomed to it. Let's finish off with quick punches. So I incorporated the quick punches like at the end, and I'm pretty proud of myself for it. But prior to that, I actually had a really rough day at the gym. I couldn't push myself past 35 minutes, even though I wasn't going that fast, and like I couldn't do the weights that well. I felt like my airways were constricted. So that day was a day of, well, maybe it's just chalk it up to allergies, forget it. And I didn't work out as hard. So as a result, when I do feel like I can work out hard, I push the boundaries all the time, and I'm quite happy when I do. So I read in a recent article that according to a lot of studies, men who work out have better self-esteem. It's closely tied to their self-esteem, but women, they don't need to work out to feel great about themselves. And I think, that's pretty interesting. But I do not discount the fact that physical activity might help you feel better mentally, physically, socially, whatever. Because, I mean, you get a bit better body image, and if not, you have more confidence because you do work out. A lot of people who struggle with weight, and there's a lot, 60% of Americans right now, struggle with weight. Half of them are obese. I think it's actually the number is higher. Last time I read it was like 70% of Americans are like overweight. So that's a lot. So anytime that I see somebody with like a really normal average looking body, not even like heavy set, but I mean slim, little bit of tummy, I'm just like, wow, that already is great because that's like a cut above all the rest. Now I know the top 30% is still like a C to A, but hear me out here. The scale, top 70% is actually really good. If you score on the top 70 percentile, it means that you're better than 70% of people out there, which is pretty crazy, right? And although that gives you a C grade, I think that in comparison to others, trying to aspire to be above average, trying to aspire to be the top 70, 75% of people is already really, really crazy. To get yourself up there means that you put a lot of hard work and dedication in, or maybe you're just lucky, who knows. But that in and of itself is a great feat. So the tip that I have for y'all today is whenever you work out and you hit a wall and you don't know what to do, the best thing for you to start doing is look at other factors to improve your workout time. Because after about a month of working out, your body is used to the physical activity. So your body wants to make the most out of the physical activity, burn as much calories and all this other stuff. So when you hit that wall, really re-examine what you eat, how you rest, and everything. I personally get horrible sleep as well, so that might be a contributing factor to how I'm not doing as well. But to each their own demons, and everybody has to overcome it at a different time. I'm just happy I worked out so hard. I was tired yesterday and I was able to plop onto the bed and take a short nap, because that usually never ever happens. So I'm hoping that me working so hard will help me regulate my schedule, give me more energy throughout the day, and make use of my energy as much as I can here and there. So that's it for this vlog. I know this went on for a little while longer, but hey, got a lot to say, and I hope that everybody enjoys these videos, because it is very, very difficult to take a journey, let alone take two journeys, one for my health and one for, you know, my potential streaming career in the future. So yeah, at the end of the day, I appreciate your support. Whether you like the video, share the video, or make a donation on my page, everything goes into building a better video place, goes into writing my book about my journey. So, yeah. Alrighty. Until next time, keep on being positive and awesome. Remember to have a little fun. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.